hard being the best at everything. Everyone notices everything you do.
Typical Josh. Best cricketer, best footy player, and now best bike on the rack.
I cope. But the other problem is the guys who keep trying to knock you off your perch. Like Feral Fitzgerald.
Wow! Feral! Bike! So best on the rack.
Yeah, I know. Samantha, right?
Yeah.
We have chemistry now.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Don't sweat it, Josh. Wait till she notices he doesn't even have alloy rims.
Campbell and I have been friends since prep. Then, we almost lost touch when I swapped my Star Trek cards for a spot on the football team. Then, something brought us back together.
Okay, so Keith's cool. But was he handpicked by a dead superhero to continue his global battle against evil and injustice?
So what are you saying? He's cooler than me?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
What Campbell meant is the Silver Shadow, a superhero from the 50s whose essence was stored in an old computer. We'd kind of joined his fight against evil, which sounds cool, but I think I'd have been happier if I'd actually heard of him before. And his arch enemies had badder names than the Crab.
Lena!
What? Just a moment. Entree!
Gotcha! So, what did you want to say to me about, Gramps?
Your future, Fiona. It's time your training in the ways of supervillainy began.
Training? Okay. What do I do?
Surprise me.
Uh-huh. And seriously?
The successful supervillain must always be one jump ahead of the enemy. It takes reflexes, intellect, intuition. I've been numero uno for more than 50 years, and if you can make even a single move that I haven't anticipated, you'll have amply demonstrated your potential.
So no rules, no set tasks?
Just surprise me.
The coolest thing about the Silver Shadow is his lair. Underground, top secret, and full of hardware. The uncoolest thing is priorities. Now, hang on a minute, Shadow. Let me get this straight. Are you saying you want us to find stolen bikes?
Isn't that a little low profile for superheroes?
Even superheroes must crawl before they walk. And I must say, I am quite alarmed by this data Campbell left on his way to Astronomy Club. Are these crime statistics citywide figures or for the entire state?
Try the Bateswood area. That's a neighbourhood watch newsletter.
This is such a quiet town in my day. When did it become this hotbed of vandalism and theft?
It's just a normal suburb.
Yeah. Flat, boring, miles from the city. Nothing for kids to do, so they do dumb stuff.
I accept that's the case for most of these crimes. Except the bike thefts. Their frequency is decidedly non-random and has the disconcerting odor of a crime ring at work. Your first mission will be to break it.
Hey, it's a no-brainer.
Elucidate.
Well, isn't it obvious? Keith Fitzgerald.
Feral? Why do you say that?
Because I know him. He and his gang are always making trouble. And he showed up at school today with a brand new bike.
If your reasoning is correct, you should watch him, while I run a deep data analysis to determine where the thieves will strike next. Then, we will need some bait. Does anyone own a bicycle?
You've got one right, Josh. A really, really good one.
Well, yeah, but it's too distinctive. We need something generic. A real nobody's bike.
Looks like it'll be a clear night, astronomy cubbers. So happy stargazing. And don't forget the lunar eclipse on Tuesday.
As if.
I've been robbed!
My bike.
Come on, Josh. Nothing's gonna happen. It's just a wild bike chase.
Code names only. I'm Shadow 1, you're Shadow 3, and we're on a mission, so just concentrate on doing your job, okay?
I don't even know what my job is here. And who made you Shadow 1 anyway?
We've been through this. I'm 1, because I'm the front line. You and Alex, I mean Shadow 2, are backup.
Will you two stop whining?
or you'll blow our cover. And trust me, Josh, being caught in public with silver suits is the last thing my social life needs right now.
Attention. Long-range motion detectors are registering multiple signals approaching rapidly from the southern municipal quadrant.
Say what?
Someone's coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beryl Fitzgerald. I love being right. Okay, are we ready to rumble?
Steady. Nobody move until they actually commit the crime.
What have we got here?
Freeze, turkeys! This is a citizen's arrest! Run! Oh, there's no escape! You're surrounded! No! Wait! Stop, Deep! Come back! I'm serious! You'll never get away with this! I mean it! Come on, guys! Ever heard of the term backup?
We have this artist's impression of the marauding monster, and now cross live to Police Commissioner Russell Hendershot.
Yes, the police are monitoring this situation. And I appeal to anybody who has any information to contact the Bateswood Police Station. Ask for me personally.
I thought we were a team. First you go and kill my bike and you go off on your first mission without me?
Look, Cam, if you were serious, you'd have been here, not with your Astro Geek powers. I've raised the profile of the group.
By making sure every cop in the city knows about us. Thanks heaps.
Look, if I had real backup, then we'd have a gang of bike thieves right now.
Alleged bike thieves. Face it, you jumped the gun and you blew it.
And who made you boss anyway?
Silence! Clearly, my crime-fighting strategies are less effective than they were in the 50s. We need an updated approach.
Well, I've had a few ideas.
Oh, right. I get back for taking over, and now you want to call the shots. Okay, let's hear it then.
You're just gonna have to trust me on this. It's my baby now.
Surprise!
Nice try, but no cigar.
And then he said, in your dreams. Hey, Beryl. Check out the kids. Yo, dudes, I'm in the market for a fly set of wheels, and I'm cashed up big time.
Kelly, we know you're a geek. What are you doing?
Just hanging with my homies. Come on, bro. Some wheels? Some hot wheels? Mama. I'm glad I amuse you.
Let us assess the situation, please.
Okay, Shadow, your plan tanked. Campbell, your plan fully tanked. So where are we?
Wherever it is, there's a definite shortage of paddles.
Okay, so what's your plan?
Crime beats. Majestic's not a word you get to use that much. That kind of best describes my presence on the streets of Bateswood. Cruising the precinct like a silver juggernaut of justice. Powerful, vigilant, a one-man crime-fighting force.
Just let me know with the bag, will you?
Hold it right there. Right. Time to clean up your outfit, Rob. There. Yes, and there. 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 Yes, behind there. stolen goods. Here you go, man. Citizens, your dog is contravening a municipal ordinance. Shadow 1 receiving.
Blitz boy, we've got to talk.
Ineffective? What do you mean, ineffective? I'm raising the Shadow's profile.
No, you're not. You're just taking over.
Josh, admirable as your efforts are, they are not yielding us our bike thieves, only breeding frustration amongst the team.
What are we supposed to do? I can sit around feeling useless at home, you know.
Well, if the shoe fits.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Enough! This operation is over. It is obvious that you are incapable of working together as a team, and until you are, there is no point in tackling any real crime. As of tomorrow, we begin a regime of formal training exercises.
Fine. Pull the plug. You obviously don't care I found their next target.
Elucidate.
Grand opening. North Bateswood Bicycle Superstore. It's a big new place just past the freeway. No security, tons of new stock. It's got to be top of Ferrell's hit list. We should at least stake it out. Shadow?
The idea may have merit. We'll keep watch on it, but for 24 hours only. If nothing happens, we cut our losses and rethink.
Don't worry. Ferrell won't let us down. Bad guys can't resist a cheap shot.
Okay, Mr. Numero Uno. Let's see if you've anticipated this. Let the surprises begin. First, the oiled hand grips. Then the brakes. And now it's time for crab on a slab.
So close, and yet so predictable.
Ow!
Better luck next time, loser.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Leaving. I knew it. Just like a girl to ignore a sacred oath. No backbone.
I knew you were going to say something like that. That's what you think, isn't it? That's why Campbell gets control of the computer, Josh gets the exoskeleton, and me and Gretel watch? Well, since you think boys are better than girls at everything, get them to put you back together. Chow, you sexist electric head.
So you do have some steel, after all. I think it's time I showed you my greatest weapon.
Your greatest weapon is nothing?
Reach inside.
What is that?
An atomic disintegrator. Joke. It's a joke. I call it the Cloak of Shadows. It's made from a special polymer I devised that bends light around the wearer, rendering them practically invisible. Go ahead, try it on.
I can still see me, but you can't, right?
Correct. The exoskeleton wasn't my only weapon in my fight against crime.
Hey, this is so cool.
But the cloak requires someone with nerves of steel to operate it, someone who won't be unnerved by the whole experience. And Alex, that someone is you.
So, how come you didn't give it to me before? I had to prove myself, huh?
I knew you could wear it from the moment we met. I just, I couldn't find it, okay?
Not yet.
Kelly, I understand you're temporarily bikeless. Perhaps we can help each other.
Oh?
I've been watching you, and I think you may be interested in a little enterprise some of us are pursuing.
Yes.
Yes. Amusingly enough, for the last few months, we've been running a modest crime ring for fun and profit.
Message received and not understood.
We steal stuff for money, bikes mainly. Every month, an acquaintance of mine delivers a list, and we do whatever we feel is necessary to obtain them by the due date, which is creeping up. So, if you're interested, we could use your help. What say ye?
Yeah, count me in.
Top notch, Kelly. Your code name will be DeForest. Now then, time is pressing. Shall we? Omega Squadron, maintain speed at warp factor 5. I designed the uniform myself. Simple, practical, yet deliciously sinister. Star Trek insignia is optional, of course. What's the problem, DeForest? Don't tell me you need to go.
Yes! Yeah, sorry. Must be the excitement.
Shadow 2? Come in, Shadow 2. Shadow 1 calling Shadow 2.
It's Campbell.
Campbell, I'm Shadow 1, you're Shadow 4.
Yeah, whatever, okay? Listen, I found the bike thieves, but it's not feral. It's my astronomy club.
What?
Shadow 4, how do you know this?
DeForest, hurry up. It's time to energize.
Oh, 1 moment! Because I'm with them right now and they're gonna hit the bicycle superstore. So you were half right. Anyway, you can't do anything. These guys are pawns. If you nab them, you'll scare off the real crook, their boss.
Right, we're going. Bye.
No, I'm coming. Josh, whatever you do, don't raid the shop. Over.
Josh? Josh, I forbid you to leave.
Hey!
Alex, Gretel, mobilize. You heard Campbell. Make sure he doesn't jump the gun.
I don't know what made me do it. Maybe it was the way he said, Josh, like the way my coach says it when he lectures me about being part of a team. So I decided to do what I usually do and score goals by myself anyway. They always thank me later.
Access granted.
Optimum. Not wimping out, are we?
Should we lock them up?
Right, Wesley, man the bites, black, 21 speed, by 2. Royce, Dragster, iridescent green, Nobbies, by 1. Nimoy, Racer, red. Forest.
Freeze, geeks!
Boy.
You're not going anywhere.
Crew, take evasive action. Scatter!
No! Come back here! Huh? What's happening? But Shadow 2, how?
Okay, Geek Squad, single file into the Shadowmobile. Come on, hurry up. Haven't got all day. Come on.
What are you doing here?
Like it? It's called the Cloak of Shadows. You finally got some company in the field, Superboy. Oh, by the way, thanks for loaning your bike. Wouldn't have made it here without it.
When you're number 1, there's always someone trying to knock you off. You just don't expect it to be one of your teammates.
Right, you smug old goat. Say hello to my friend, Mr. Hydrochloric Acid.
Oh, no.
Ha! Don't bother begging for mercy. It's too late.
What? Oh, Fiona, you're here. Quiet. Shh. The Silver Shadow. He's back. 40 years after I killed him, he's returned to make my life a misery once again. Take a good look, Fiona. From now on, both our lives will be devoted to destroying the Silver Shadow a second time. For my name's not Randolph T. Smith, a.k.a. the Crab.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Have you any idea what you have just cost us?
What? The mission was a success. We broke the crime ring. What's the problem?
The problem is you ignored Campbell's advice and sent the real criminal back into hiding, free to re-emerge, recruit more pawns, and continue where he left off.
But I was just...
A real hero who fights for a cause, not personal glory. Even if that means sitting tight and waiting for all factors to come together. From now on, things will be different. Campbell, you will remain with me and learn to coordinate operations. Alex, you will be stealth and reconnaissance in the field. Josh, you and the exoskeleton will supply the muscle. And Gretel, you'll drive.
Yes!
Those are your roles. This is the team. I am in charge. Today was a disaster. But it'll be the last. Together, you will become superheroes. Together, you will save the world.